Hello, hello, good morning and welcome back to Portugal. Sorry about the background noise. What is the date today?
The 9th, I think.
We think today is the 9th of March, 2023.
It's a Friday.
It's Friday, so you can double check my facts. Today we begin a big project which has been, I think, literally years, but at least months in the making. And that project is laying the final layer of our Limecrete floor over the top of the underfloor heating pipes, which we installed recently, tested, pressurized, and I'm very pleased to say that that is all done and working properly, which is a huge relief, because now we can move on to the final part of the floor, which has actually been blocking progress on a few other projects for quite a while now. There's not much to this, so we're probably just going to stick a time lapse on and show you how things progress. And the reason that I wanted to mention the date is so that we can look at how long it actually took us to do this, how long it took to put in the final layer. But I think, as a bit of a recap, we should probably start with how this whole project started. And I believe it started in this very room that I'm standing in now.
Unbelievably, installing this new Limecrete floor across the entire ground floor of our house started way back in July 2021. 2/3 of the building had an earthen floor, but we had an old concrete floor in this room, which was laid directly onto the earth below. There was no insulation, no damp-proof course, and the old floor was trapping moisture and causing all sorts of damp and mold problems. After removing the floor, Kylie set about digging down 40 centimeters so that we could install all the layers of the Limecrete floor without reducing the ceiling height. Unfortunately, during this process we uncovered a serious damp-related issue that took the flooring project off course until May 2022. Having addressed all of the damp issues, and we've got videos about how we did all of that, we continued digging out the remaining rooms on the ground floor and then installed 200 mils of expanded clay insulation, followed by a 100 mil slab of natural hydraulic lime and expanded clay to act as a subslab. And this all took place between June and August 2022. And then after completing a whole load of other projects, in February 2023, we started the process of installing the underfloor heating pipework, first with plastic grid, which would help us fix the pipes in place, followed by 3 zones of underfloor heating pipe, which was installed, filled and pressure tested without any dramas or stubbornness whatsoever. So, with all of that done, it's now time to lay the final layer of the floor, and that will be 75mm thick and a mixture of 1 part NHL5, natural hydraulic lime, and 3 parts sharp sand. And with the first mix all ready, it's time to get laying.
Unfortunately, I can't reverse the truck down to unload the sand because there's been so much rain, the ground's really soft. The last time I tried that, it was a bit of a wheel spinny disaster.
You're inspecting your handiwork.
Just seeing how it's curing, drying.
So it's been a couple of days.
Yeah, we finished at the end of a very long day. So it took us one day to do the laundry room and one day to do in here. And we were both very, very broken and could not put a sentence together.
I mean, I struggle with that most days.
I mean, I'm still exhausted from it. But it's done. We don't have enough NHL left to do much more. So I've put in a new order for NHL. It'll take 1 to 2 weeks. Maybe you want to talk about
the other problem.
The other problem.
Yes, there is another problem, which is in addition to running low on NHL, which we knew was going to happen, we also ran low on sand, which we also knew was going to happen. But the thing that we probably should have known that was going to happen is the truck broke down again, so I can't go and get any more sand. I think it's the clutch this time, which is slightly more significant than the fuel filter problem I had a couple of weeks ago. which was slightly less significant than the complete alternator and electronics overhaul that I had a couple of months ago. But we are somewhat blocked on progress until our lime delivery arrives and until I can get my truck back from the lovely mechanic just down the road. But there is also some good news.
We are heading out tomorrow for a 3-day break, which we're very excited about. And hopefully, all being well, we can film it and we don't have any issues with the Mini. The Mini has also just come back from the shop. So all happening around here. But yes, we're off for a couple of days to take a break. We will film it, so you will get to see that very soon.
Yeah, so this video isn't exactly what we planned, because the plan was to do the entire slab, top slab, across the entire ground floor, do one big epic time lapse, and then look at how long it took us. But because of the somewhat unforeseen challenges, we aren't going to do that, and we're going to wrap it up here. Of course, we've still got the rest of the slabbing to do. We may or may not make a video out of that. We'll see. But of course, we do have lots more to come on this project, and so we will bring that to you as it comes. But that's it for now. We will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.